So after my first few videos, my family very kindly told me that my backdrop where I'm doing some of my filming was not exactly the best backdrop, shall we say. And so I thought, okay, time for a reorganisation. So I'm going to get rid of this bookcase. I'm going to paint and decorate and tidy up and hopefully make it a much nicer place for me to work and craft in, but also for you to see when I'm presenting. So here I go. So the renovation is complete. I have my new Kallax unit behind me. It's full of my wool, which actually turned out when you take it out of a chest, there's nowhere near as much in the Kallax unit as there was in the chest. So I think that gives me, not the right, I'm going to buy more wool is what I'm saying. And I've got my books behind me. I've got my knitting books, sewing books, I've got notebooks, I've got my Open University books because I'm currently studying for a degree as well. And it's all been painted. I've got a nice new desk because the other one was literally held together with sellotape. So it's a nice new space to work in when I'm upstairs, either working from home, studying, crafting. I did this not just to make a nicer environment for filming, but for me it was becoming very messy, very cluttered, and this will sound silly, but things that are disorganized like almost physically hurt me. I don't know whether that's relating to my being autistic, but if things are not organized in a way that I understand, it's almost like it physically hurts me. So being able to do this has brought me a lot of peace of mind as well, makes things easier to find. There's still a bit more to go. I've got another unit that I need to build to go under the desk because it didn't come with any drawers, and I've still got some files and bits and pieces that I need to put away. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The walls are still a little bit bare, so I'm working on ideas for what I can put on the walls, things that I like. I've got things to bring up from downstairs. I've recently bought a second-hand knitting machine because I want to learn how to use it, but it needs to be cleaned up first, so I need to do that. And also from my grandmother's house we discovered a 1917 Singer sewing machine, so I'm going to do that up as well so that it works. Whether I use it is another question, but I want to try doing it up and renovating it so it is in working order. So yeah, I will be making videos eventually on those projects once I get going. So this video has been a little bit different. It hasn't actually featured any crafting, but it's just giving you an insight into how my mind works, really. How I think, how I process, how I need things to be in a certain way to be able to think and process. Yes. So I'm obviously not stroking the cat enough now, am I? So if you've got any other ideas of what you'd like to see doing, I mean, I've got lots of projects coming up. I'm working on a 1950s sewing pattern. I'm working on some 1940s knitting patterns that from my grandmother's house. They're all original vintage patterns, so that's going to be quite interesting to look through, as well as other things. You can see I've quite a lot of books behind me, so I can go through those. And you know, if you know of any people that you think I ought to follow, that I might get ideas or inspiration or would just be really cool to follow, let me know in the comments below. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video and you want to see how I continue, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you all. And hopefully I'll be back again soon with another video. Thanks. Bye.